afternoon, welcome along. Been one of those weeks, early starts, lovely sunshine all day, then the wind gets up, it's got a bit colder now, hat back on, and an interesting find this week, so I shall show you what it was. Move that back a bit. So I came home to find these two bags sitting outside my shed. And a box, and they're all absolutely full. Not that. With wire, there's a couple of sockets. Let's tip it all out. Oh, there we go. Didn't know that was in there. Hartley Electromotives, London Limited, Shrewsbury, England. Octopus wiring systems. Switch off main before removing cover. Well, I haven't got to switch anything off, so I can remove that cover. We'll do that in a minute. But as you can see, we've got some really nice. Wow. Let's get this up close to the camera. Spin that round. Look at that. That's the proper stuff. Again. And then we got this one. That's the best piece. Look at that, lovely. This is all, every single piece of this, at first look, is bare bright. I did weigh the bags, and there's 28 kilos there. So I think once we've taken off all the insulation and stripped it all down, there might be 15 kilos maybe. So that's some good money right there. But I have absolutely no idea who dropped it off. Which is, for a small place like this, is a little bit unusual. So we'll just whip this box off and have a look in there. But hopefully I'm going to find out who it was and say thank you very much. Because this is just, well, you know what it's like to get something like this. And it's happened a couple of times in the last few weeks. And then I had some copper pipe as well, which I've all processed. That's all ready to go to the yard. It wasn't clean copper, so it was fairly corroded, so I'll just get rid of that. And along with some, I took apart 3 shower systems, electric shower systems in the week. And they had some good little bits of wiring. And the little water heater pump things that are inside, water heater, little copper cylinders, they're going to go to the yard as well. So I'm going to get rid of some of my bits of copper. Right, let's have a look. Howdy ho, what do we got? Let's undo that, which is a brass nut on there. I love these older boxes because you get a lot more copper and brass in them. Look at that. So that is also loaded with brass. Got a nice big piece of brass there, and then all these little connectors are all brass. I don't think there'll be anything else underneath there. We'll have a little look, just in case. It's amazing, such a small place, there's only 600 people live here, what you can actually pick up and what people throw away as well. No, there's nothing else under there, but yeah, that's nice and nice and easy to do. I wonder if that's... Where's a magnet? I had loads of them the other day. I can't remember where I put them. In the bucket. In the bucket. There they are. Can't find these tiny magnets. Let's have a look. Yeah, so that's brass as well, so is that soldered in there? I'll knock that out, get that piece of brass off there. But yeah, get rid of that. So that's going to be some easy stuff to do. There's a few connector blocks on there as well, which I'll take. The piece in the middle is brass, so I'll take those out. But hopefully it won't take too long. As you can see, someone's going to be a busy boy. That's a lot of wire to be stripping, and I've also got several bags of wire which I've been leaving for a while. So I shall get started with this, and I shall show you how I'm getting along in a little while. So I'll go and get the wire stripper out. See you in a bit. So we're making some progress. Just going to take this apart and get the brass off of that, hopefully. And these wires, the smaller wires, I can get away with doing in the house until such a time as I have electric in here, because I still haven't got any, but it's being worked on. Get some nice bits of brass off of this. There's a little bit of resin around the screws, but it's not on there very strong, so the screwdriver takes care of that. Actually, I'm amazed how much copper I managed to get up here. You wouldn't think there'd be that much lying around and whatever, but seems to be an awful lot to be had, which is great. The more the merrier. Just means I'm going to be incredibly busy. I'm already busy. Mustn't grumble. Be terrible if we weren't busy, wouldn't it? So if we had stuff like this all the time, we'd all do very well. And as always, I have to put all my copper into plastic tubs so the sea air doesn't get to it, because nice shiny copper you get more for than dirty green copper. So got to make sure it stays nice and shiny. I've got a couple of, I'll probably have 4 or 5 boxes by the time I've finished with this lot. I shall just show you. Right, so they can go in and I can strip them as I'm keeping busy in the house later. So I'll do those ones. And yes, I'm going to knock every single one of those brass pieces out of there. Which might be easier. I might just get the hammer on it, but we'll see if the snips will do it. Yeah, we'll be able to get them out with the snips. Yeah, that's not going to be too bad. But yes, I will get every single one of those as well. Why not? It's going to be that easy. It's going to be fine. I have to watch those sharp edges, or we'll end up making a bit of a mess. Okay, so it's not going to be that easy. There we go. So I'll get on with that, making a right pile of mess as usual. I'll just show you my tubs with the rest of my copper in. There we go. There's 5 or 6 kilos in these bottom two, but some of that has been in here for over a year, and you can still see that is super shiny. So if you're living somewhere where it's damp or affected by the sea air, put it in plastic boxes and you will be fine. So got more of these to fill up. I've got some more boxes because that's going to be, I'm probably going to need 2, possibly 3 boxes to finish the rest of this. I'll crack on with this lot and catch you later on when I've done a bit more, maybe, or in a few weeks. In a few weeks maybe, because it's going to take me a while to get through that. There's a lot there, and I've got a lot of old stuff to get through as well. So thank you for watching. Thanks to all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, why not? Get on with it. Press that button, and catch you in the next one. In the meantime, keep scrapping.